last week you said if we pray that we want God to give us, to hit the lotto and then I'll build you a church. You know, obviously there's different desires there and it's not all, it's split up. So in this case, when you're asking God to give you something that you are desiring and then truly fulfilling your promise to God and giving it back and multiplying it by his grace, I am with you.
Yes.
Okay.
Because what is the possibility of God giving you a child that's coming from your own womb
So,
that you're going to give away? Wouldn't you say, she would say, God forgive me, but I just, he's my only son and I fell in love with him. She just gave him away and she didn't turn her, she didn't even go back to see him. She just left. That was it. But that's why God gave her multiple children. And that's why her prayer is the most amazing prayer.
So when you're asking God for something specific, and you're finding that certain specific thing, and you're glorifying Him, and then you're asking God for another specific, and again, it's all for God's glory, and you're getting that specific thing, and it's continuous. Is that a sign of like, God is pleased with us regardless, even when we are in our sin and has forgiven us? We have to make that clear. But like, is He pleased in the path you're going? If He's continuously giving you specific things that you're asking for?
Sure. You said it's for His glory.
Yeah.
Whatever you eat, whatever you drink, whatever you do it for the glory of God. Then why not? Then I don't see a problem. Do you?
Because earlier we said that if you're not having a fight and everything is good, there's got to be something wrong.
Well, you gotta have a fight. And you will have a fight.
Yeah.
You think everything is rosy in your life?
No, absolutely not.
See, if your skin doesn't itch you, then you have a problem. Something has to itch you. Something has to bother you. You have to have a fight.
How about
One way or another. Either it's in your physical body or it's spiritual. It's in your thoughts. It's in your work. It's in your life. It's with others. That is how God keeps us constantly fighting. That is the biggest words that St. Paul said. I fought a good fight. I finished my race and I kept my faith. Those are the three things we are born for to do. These are the three things. And God prepares us through His test for the ultimate trials. Because God doesn't give us trials. Trials come from Satan, from our enemies. Our fight is not against each other, it's against. So we talked about the butterfly in a cocoon, right?
No.
Okay. So when a butterfly grows up in a cocoon, what happened? If you come and it's about, the wings are coming out and it's about to become a butterfly, you come and you cut that cocoon and the butterfly will fall down weak and die. But if you leave it in there, it will keep moving its wings until the wings get stronger day after day, hour after hour, and it breaks the cocoon and it flies. And that's what God wants from us, to break the cocoon with our wings. He doesn't want to help us do the work. He wants us to do the work. See? قد برناشا برميلة على هيران إن آخرا جريك هيرخ كموسى بطالها مننا. We just have to work. We have to do it. Man's will is a free will. You have your own will. God doesn't move you like robots. If you want to be moved like robot, then you become a slave. God doesn't want slaves. We talked about that. He wants to have His children just like God. You are in His image. You have a free will. You do what's right. So what does God do then? God cleans up after you. You know how a mother cleans up after her baby? When your baby drop everything and you just go behind him and clean? That's what God does 24/7. He cleans behind us. We do a lot of messes. على هيا تموز مرخاص. يشاوق شمطر، يشاوق قودك مديان الروحة. أمو سبب ليه هو يا آمن لوقديا. آمن لوقديا إذا أنت بتاعك ماشين لا برنامج. And if we are robots, we're all gonna look alike. We're going to do everything the same,
So talk about the fight again. So if you have people who are constantly attacking you.
Yes.
And
did you say people?
Human beings. like
I'm
you're
sorry?
all human beings.
Okay.
And you're always in a flux of,
Mhm.
like, somebody's coming after you, you don't really resolve it, but you have to move forward. And then another issue keeps happening.
That's good.
It's all the time.
It means your faith is big. God says, I will not let Satan to tempt you more than you can handle. And once he does that, I will find a way. If
So what
he
are
tempts you
supposed
more
to
than
do
you
when
can
this
handle.
keeps happening?
I'm sorry?
What are you supposed to do when this keeps happening?
As long as you can keep handling it,
It's gonna keep coming.
you're gonna keep coming. And that's good for you. That's a good sign. That's a sign that God is satisfied with your faith. He's happy with you. Why did he let, you see, this is what people don't understand. You know Job's story, right? Job? You don't know Job's story. EUK. You don't know Job?
When he lost everything.
Well, Job, كلنا يطلق said EUK. يعني Satan came to Job and God said, whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing around my faithful servant? There's no man like him on earth. What are you doing here? He said, oh, let me just do one small thing and watch how he's gonna curse you in your face. Because you know what you did to this man? You encamped him with angels, you put a good fence around him, and you gave him everything. Let me just do one thing and watch what he's gonna do, how he's gonna curse you in the face. Well, he did. Satan did. God said, you know what? Go ahead. Be my guest. But don't forget, you can't touch his soul. Okay. So he tempted him 3 things. The biggest thing, what was it? He took all his kids from him. All his kids, 10 kids were sitting and eating, the whole building fell on them. And then he took all his stock. It means his account had $10 million, $20 million. He woke up, then it was 0. What did he say for each incident? He said, thank you, God, it was yours, you gave it to me, and you took it, it's all yours. Don't forget, Satan is looking. The same time, God is watching and saying, now what you say? And then what he did? He said, no, this man loves himself, I have one more chance. He said, okay. So he gave him a disease on his body. What happened? He woke up one day, even his friends walked away from him. His wife said, are you crazy? Why don't you curse God? Look at your body. Wow, you're so disgusting. Worms were falling off the body. He was taking the worms and putting it back on the body. He said, eat, God made you to eat this flesh. Satan says, what? You can't handle this, man. He ran away. So you got to think about this, friend. This is what people don't think about in between. If Satan knows he's going to lose his fight, why would he enter the ring? If you know you're going to lose your fight to someone, will you enter the ring with them? If you definitely know that you're going to lose the fight, why would you go in the ring with him, right? Especially Satan. He's already ashamed the way it is. So if he knew he was going to lose the fight to Job, why would he go in the ring with him? But the only one that knew was God. He knew the outcome. Then he let him come. So when God let him come to you, he knows Fran will win. He definitely knows that you're going to win. Then he let him come into your circle. See? So you have to be definite about that. You have to be positive about that. I know. This is what it is. We let Satan win because we put ourselves down. We are stronger than him. He is 0. He can't touch us. If he wants to touch us, he has to get permission from God. He doesn't know what I think. I give him thoughts, my thoughts. Why? Because I come and I tell you. When I gossip, I give him my thoughts. Don't gossip, because then he knows what's in your thoughts. Right? Then he knows how much you love her. Once you go behind her and you talk about her, which you did too. I'm just kidding. So then he's gonna put you against her somehow, some way. So that is what it is. So he doesn't know our thoughts. God knows our thoughts. God knows what we're gonna say. God knows our dreams.
Yes.
Satan doesn't know our dreams.
Does he come to him in the dreams?
Well, he can come to your thoughts. But if there is a dream, it's a dream, it's different than a vision. Okay? Dreams, yes, he can come and play with your thoughts at any time.
So he doesn't know our thoughts, he could add to our thoughts.
Exactly. He can talk to you through him, through her, God forbid, for people that you think they will love ones. And then they come. How many kids got fooled by their best friends? That's how he works. See? So he doesn't know your thoughts, he doesn't know your dream. When Nebuchadnezzar had a dream, he brought all the magicians, he brought all the people that read stars, he brought all the people that know how to read your coffee cup. Huh? But they couldn't tell the dream. But God was the only one that told the dream. To who? To Daniel. So لما سيبقى أبخل معنا المودينا ساتانا لما سيبقى مودي تخمونه إنا أخنا يودخل جانا نزبون قد ساتانا يودخل خيلان يعني كانوا خشة لا يوخيلا قصاتا ساتانا يتلا خيلا الله أخنا رابو بش خيلان قصاتا. We are way stronger than Satan, thanks to the width and the depth and the height of the cross of the love of God.
I'm just gonna say, like, dreams, I feel like, just to clarify on when they're of God, we have to, like, remember that it will never go against the word of God. And if it's not from God, it's literally going to be very clear that it's not something that the Bible would approve of. Because I had to, I'm talking by my own experience, is that I had to realize what are from God and what is not from God. And if it's anything that went against God's word, was not from God.
And God will make it clear to you.
Yeah.
He will let you know. He's not going to leave you in the dark like Satan does. All right, so we're going to go. So God gave her a son. And she named him Samuel. يعني مودي Samuel. يعني آلها قام شميلة يلصوي. God heard my prayer. Shmuel. So we're going to go to Hannah's prayer. Okay? We're going to read it from 1 to 10, but let's go whatever is on the page, 1 through 3. Sir, can you read that for me?
And Hannah prayed and said, my heart rejoices in the Lord. My horn is exalted in the Lord. Smile at my enemies, because I rejoice in your salvation. No one is holy like the Lord, for there is none beside you, nor is there any rock like our God. Even 3 Shamasha.
It's okay. تخلق طاوق بتسورة تعطي قرية سورة لنا. قلب شمول تري. قلب شمول تري. قلب شمول تري. من خا هطلع قريلة بسورة قالي داليا بليز. من خا هطلع. هطلع تبعرف.
وصولي لخنا ومرة.
خلت قال خمار من بليز.
صولي لخنا ومرة. ببصاخل لبي بيهوى. برياملا قاني بيهوى. روخلي بمي على دجمني. سبب هديلي بقرقانه ولد قديشة أخ يهوى. سبب لد شوق منه ولد إصارة أخ آلاها. لا مزيديت همزومة راموتا طلطة شوهرانوتا من قموخا. سبب آلاها بضيتلي يهوى والجسلة ثقيلنا أمالة.
رابع سباي. قريلة قلم عربي بليز. خا هطلع.
اطلع انا هالاسرع.
خا هطلع.
وصلت حنا قائلة.
وصلت. لا وصلت. قاموا خلاوي دوختا تاكسي. ابو خاطر كيك اوكي يلا.
وصلت حنا قائلة ابتهج قلبي بالرب وسمت عزتي به. أفتخر على أعدائي لأني فرحت بخلاصك. إذا ليس قدوس نظير الرب ولا يوجد من يتمالك ولا يوجد من يماثلك. وليس صخرة إلهنا. كفوا عن الكبرياء وكموا أفواهكم عن الغرور، لأن الرب إله عليم وبه توزن الأعمال.
بس ما يعني اطلاق لا
لا
يعني سقطت خديات صوتك اسقط. لا. So what do we see? مودي لا مارخنا لك. What is Hannah saying here?
I'm proud of
Anybody? Don't forget God gave her a son, right? And she gave him back to God.
بشكار إلى الآلهة.
بشكار إلى الآلهة.
إلى الآلهة.
إيه وجانو غديته لا. إيه. إيه وخنا.
ودي لا دج منه يعني دي رشمتها لدج منه الحمد اللي يحكي وبيه.
إيه.
من خبلة قصابان لا.
Who was she talking about in here? She talking a little bit about Penini?
Yes.
No.
مودي لا مارا ما سفنا. مارا لها بيتون شوهران خينا. لا. مارا لا بيتون شوهران. موي لا مارا كفنا. فن مارا لا كفنا قتلها وقتلها يا خينا زود شوهرة دي تلاشتا يالي بدنا امرأة خينا لنا ويا خيال. لا. Guys, you know, even though Penna had 6 kids, but none of them are mentioned in the Bible.
Hey,
You know, we see that Hannah's son, he became a prophet for God. And that's the difference. It's not the quantity, it's the quality. And that is why here she's talking about Penini, about Penna, that because she shouldn't have any pride anymore because she has 6 kids. The pride should be to God, because now her son is working for God. See? We need to pay attention to these prayers because we're going to connect these prayers to our Lord's prayer. Okay? All right. Let's read the other lines. And that is 4 and 5. It's easy, right? 4 and 5. It's your turn, young lady. What's your name, by the way? Sumil? Oh, Sumil. Okay. Well, I'm getting scared. Go for it, Brati. 4 and 5.
The bows of mighty warriors are
No, you gotta go louder. It's on video, Brati. So when you go sit in the kitchen and you listen to it and you say, Mom, listen to my voice. Go ahead.
The bows of mighty warriors are shattered, but those who are stumbling now dress themselves in power. Those who are full now sell themselves for bread, but the ones who were starving are now fat from food. The woman who was barren has birthed 7 children.
7! Woo! 7. The one that couldn't have children. How many, Mona? 7, just like Mona. Go ahead.
But the mother with many sons has lost them all.
Good job, Rati. ماني تلن سورة إمام قالب سورة ماني تلن سورة إلخا فاقد ميوقرتا سؤال بشتات الجبارة بشلون تويرة هنا يفهم مارم قال قريلا من شاريتا
بشتات الجبارة خيرينا كالفلانة وصل خيلة
وموديوا
كالفلانة وصل خيلة
okay يعني أنت وبمبالا أنت وبمبالا the stumbling ones eh
سوية يقولون قاني بلخمة كبري هنا شلينج هل عقبتها يطلع شوا وهاي ترابة وبنونو دولة
نويلا
ولا
هل ما بس so what do we see everything is turning the other way كملفرق لك همشا أخنا ديمقراطية سيارة باي ديمقراطية خجيزوجة so Guys, you see, everything is opposite of what's happening here. You see, the bows of the mighties are breaking,